Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another beer review with me, Peter the Master of Puppets. Still in San Luis Obispo, and I just got done with a really long hike. I usually hike to the top of that mountain behind me. It's called Bishop Peak. Hiked to the top and did a loop trail as well, so I feel like a nice, refreshing, sour ale, and this should be really sour. This is the Brewery's Mother Funker. Picked this up at their provision shop down in San Diego, and as you can see on the label it says Provision Series. That's because you can only get it there. It's a 6% ABV, blonde style sour ale. It's an oak barrel, it says here on the back. Not for the sour beer newbie. This blonde ale is an experiment in long-term oak aging and has developed a complex and potent funk, similar to some Belgian brethren. Mother Funker can be aged for up to 1 year. Until then, please store in a cool, dry place. So yeah, this should be interesting. I love the Brewery's beers, so let's check out Mother Funker. This was also one of the beers that I would have brought back home, but I didn't have, my suitcase is too heavy, so I needed to take up some. And Jakob has already had this one in at Sour and Bitter, so not too big of a deal. Wow, you can smell that astringency right away. Not really any head because of all those bacteria, I'm sure. Wow, yeah, it smells real. I can smell it from here. Definitely looks like a golden sour. It's like a golden, muddy, kind of yellow color, fizzy bubbles, more so than a head. They're white, but yeah, sourness and funk already. But let's check out the aroma. Oh yeah, that smells sour, and it makes my saliva start running. I get like tart, like a tart fruitiness, like white, sour, kind of white grape, sour green apple. Decent amount of funk in there, some of that barnyard, wet hay kind of notes, almost horse blanket. Definitely a oaky quality. Reminds me of a goose, but really sharp, tart aroma to it. Super sharp. A little bit of a pineapple-y kind of funk. But other than that, it's just intense, like sour, and lemon of course, like lemon juice right away. Wow. That smells really sour. I can't wait to try this. I love really sour beers, so let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. As soon as that hits your mouth, it lets you know it's sour. I've heard the sourness even builds the more you drink it. So let's give it another sip. Yeah, the sourness feels really intense. Wow, that's good. If you don't like sour beer, this is not for you at all. This is not for the newbie, as they said. If you love sours, however, this is a must if you want to try something really, really sour. Super sharp vinegar flavor in there. Mouth feels light, not too carbonated, but dry as, yeah, hell. A lot of the oakiness. Ooh, that's sour. A lot of the oakiness. That is probably the most sour beer I've had. Fufun coming in second when fresh. Yeah, sharp vinegar, white wine vinegar. Very vinous actually. Yeah, the white wine, some oakiness. Little bit of that green apple, especially on the aftertaste. You get a decent amount of green apple. On the first sip, you get a lot of that lemon juice kind of flavor to it. A little bit of an almost sugary feel to it, which is kind of strange. But it's really mouth-puckeringly sour. I can see what Ryan said about this being the most sour beer he's ever had. That is really sour. Funkiness isn't too intense in the flavor. It was more of the aroma. I get the kind of nice barnyardy, wet hay kind of flavor to it. Not really the horse blanket. It's more just intense sourness on this one. Really good sour, if you like the more intense sour beers. But that said, there isn't too much complexity to it. It could use a little more complexity, but I like it. So rating wise, and it's kind of a sipper because it's so sour, but it is refreshing. So rating wise for the Brewery Mother Funker. I'm gonna actually go 90. I really like that intense sourness. It doesn't go higher than that though. I wouldn't give it higher than 90. Because the sourness was so intense that it hides kind of the little bit of the complexity. So yeah, guys, that does it for this beer review of the Brewery's Motherfunker. Definitely let me know what you think of this extremely sour beer if you've had it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter. And I'm going to say cheers. I'm going to see you guys in another beer review.